happening.
Stephen Hendry.
The fact I was actually driving home the queue in the car and my suit ready to play a match, it was quite surreal actually.
Back to work.
I was excited, I was nervous, I was dreading it.
You will be playing in the first round in your first comeback match. Matthew Selt.
No. My practice was probably around about an hour or two, maybe even 3 hours a day. Hi there, room for Hendry. But it wasn't the practice regime that I used to have when I was full-time in the circuit. On the day of the match, the preparation probably wasn't what I would have liked, but it's the same for everybody. Been doing some work with obviously my coach, Stephen Feeney. So working the sight right technique, which was coming along. I do requests. We'll see what happens, I'm curious, but Matt Selt, I mean, you can't lose to me, surely. It was quite a difficult draw, I think, drawing my good friend Matt. Stomach's starting to get a wee bit tight, a wee bit apprehensive, but I'd be surprised if I didn't, to be fair. Before I retired was the fact I had no nerves, and that's when you don't play well, so. Well, he's got just about fits.
If he does continue learning at the pace he's learning at, in 3 or 4 years' time, he's going to be like a force to be reckoned with every time he goes out on the table.
When I finally arrived at the venue, we walked past each other in the players' lounge. He said to me, I think, "What are you doing here?"
Stephen doesn't like to speak to his opponent before the game, and I don't suppose it's going to be any different.
I was glad that I was playing someone that I knew. I think that it wouldn't have been quite as big an occasion for me if I was playing someone that I'd never met before or didn't even know really. So I think it created even more tension, the fact that I was playing Matt, which made it a greater experience. Even though with no crowd whatsoever, the TV cameras, you know, the proper table, the proper clock, everything, the surroundings being perfect, it was nice to be back. And as soon as I potted 2 or 3 balls, I actually started to feel comfortable out there. Obviously the century in the second frame was the obvious highlight of my match. I only won 1 frame, but to score that century on my first match back was, it felt nice. You know, some of the shots felt really good. It felt like I'd almost never been away. There's obviously things that I need to work on. You know, my safety wasn't tight enough. My break-offs, I didn't get near the baulk cushion. If I was in the comms box, I'd be slaughtering myself for those shots. I was pleased that I didn't make any glaring errors in the match. I didn't miss any blacks off the spot, which, as you know, I always say is unforgivable. Didn't do that. Didn't miss anything too easy. So all in all, it's probably the happiest I've ever been, losing 4-1. We move on to World Championship qualifying. I need to win 4 matches, almost win a tournament just to get to the Crucible. Whether my game is ready for that, I would doubt. That's the next professional snooker for me until next season.
Good night. See you in Celtic Manor.